Again, here you are. So once again, I am here to explain you and give you the final conclusive part of India's location and size. And as we have seen in the previous video, that India is a country which is of great importance from many viewpoints all over the world. Be it political, be it geographical, be it resource reason, be it science and technology, be it globalization from the economic viewpoint. Everything, India is at the hub of it. India is at the center of it. Once again, as I have told, if any country is so important, it is worthy to know about each and every aspect of that country that has enriched the civilization of the world and contributed in many dimensions in the making of the human civilization, plus in the flourishing of it. So far we had tried to see about what is latitude, what is longitude, which latitudes or certain latitudes are important, some longitudes are important, why are they important. All these things from the tropical means the heat zone viewpoint, from the time zone viewpoint, the longitudes are important, from the heat zone viewpoint, the latitudes are important. And now coming back to the main part of our chapter, that is where is India located in with respect to the globe, and about the different geographical aspect of it. As you can see here, first thing is that India is, we are talking about the location. India is situated in Asia. India is situated in South Asia. So in Asia also, it is a South Asian country. India is a South Asian country. And it is situated at the top of the Indian Ocean. Second thing, India is a peninsula. What is peninsula? A land surrounded by the water on three sides is called peninsula. So the southern part of India, which is almost this side, it is the right hand side of it is Bay of Bengal. At the bottom of it is Indian Ocean. And the left hand side is Arabian Sea. So these three water bodies surrounding the Indian mainland, and the north part of it is being surrounded and covered by the Great Himalayas. Now, where is India located in terms of globe? This is suppose globe, or this is equator, and this is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn. And India is situated here. From here to somewhere here. So forget about this side. As I have tried to explain in my previous video, that India is suppose from here to here. This is India. And if you recall, these horizontal lines are called latitudes. So what is the dimension of this latitude, sir? This is 8 degree 4 minutes. What is it? Anything above equator is north, mind it. So 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north. So here is I and D I A in between India. So one thing is for sure that we need not to confuse. India is situated entirely into the northern hemisphere. Second, I have told in my previous video once again, suppose this is longitude. India is entirely situated in eastern hemisphere. So then, if India is between this one and this one, then India has to be somewhere this one and this one also. That is longitudinal expansion. So this is latitudinal extent or expansion of India. Now longitudinal extent and expansion of India is, as you can see, this is longitude is how much? 68 degrees 7 minutes east. So 68 degree 7 minutes is to 97 degree 25 minutes is. This is what the location, India is located. So where is India located? India is located from the, I have told about, that is why India is a tropical to subtropical. What is Tropic of Cancer? What is the dimension of Tropic of Cancer, if you could recall? The dimension of Tropic of Cancer is from equator up to 23 degree 30 minutes. How much? North. So 23 degree 30 minute north is the Tropic of Cancer. And India is starting from where? Near to the equator, that is 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. It means that India is situated from the tropical to subtropical region. And this is what the impact of the climate of India. Latitudinally, in the same time, that is one very important chapter you have is the climate chapter. We are experiencing the different type of the climatic, rather weather conditions in our country during the same season. For example, summer season. We are been feeling scorching and extremely hot during the summer season in our part of the globe. We are living in Jharkhand. Jharkhand is somewhere situated here near Tropic of Cancer. So that is why we are been experiencing the very hot climate. During the same season, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, that is people living in the hill station, the season is the same minded. But there the mercury literally drops down. Why is it so? Simply because you see upper part of India, that is northernmost part of India, is somewhere lying in which latitude? Higher latitude, subtropical latitude. Okay. So here the conditions, which is, if you recall the previous video or see once again for your recapitulation, if you can see there that particular latitude I have written over there is called the temperate zone or the moderate zone. So if anybody is been living near the equator or in the tropical area, may be feeling scorching heat during the summer season. But the same season, same summer season, if we go to the hill stations or the upper parts of India, that is northern parts of India, we have been literally feeling the climate on or weather, experiencing the weather on the moderate side. So this is where the impact is. So this is why happening because of the latitudinal expansion, which is lying between 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. Now India is not only Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari. That is, if you recall Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, this part of India, this is suppose Jammu and Kashmir, and this is Kanyakumari, that is Tamil Nadu. Okay. And now this portion of India also, okay, this is not India only in this portion, but India is also in this portion, which is Arunachal Pradesh, and this is Gujarat. So India between this one and this one also. Okay, so India between this one and this one is latitude. And what is the latitude? 8 degree 4 minute to 37 degree 6 minute. And what is it? The dimension needed to be written very necessarily. That is in north. Why? Because India is entirely lying in the northern hemisphere. Similarly, it is from here to here is India, that is longitude, that is straight vertical line is longitude, I have already told. And here it is 97 degree 25 minute east, and this is 68 degree 7 minute east. Why is? Because you see once again, India is lying entirely into the eastern hemisphere, India is lying entirely into the northern hemisphere. Okay? So this is what the location of India. Now, as we have seen the impact of the latitudinal expansion, the same is the impact of the longitudinal expansion also. And if you could note down one thing, the differences into the latitude from the lower to higher, this lower one, we are actually using equator as our reference line. Okay, so from equator to the northern side is going upper and upper side. That is also India. That is latitudinal expansion, and longitudinal, which is actually affecting the weather climatic conditions of our country. But at the same time, what is the impact of longitudinal expansion? And you see, this longitude, this is where Arunachal Pradesh is situated, this is where Gujarat is situated. And this is 67 degree 68 degree 7 minute east, and here 97 degree 25 minute east. Okay. Roughly you see, you consider this one as 97, this one as 67. Roughly. Not exactly this is. So 97 minus 67, almost the gap of 30 degrees. And that is why the time, because as I have already told, the time is when we are traveling the distance from one longitude to the another longitude. Suppose this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree, this is 3 degree, this is 4 degree, like that. Okay. So if we have been traveling like this, the time lag is of 4 minutes. Let's note this one is a very important one, and that is also the question. So time lag of 4 minutes between 1 degree longitude, and the distance between one longitude to another is around 111 kilometers. So this is if we are here and here. Then if we travel, that is why when we travel from India to USA, you see the time changes. That is sometimes also been known as the jet lag as well, because we have been passing through many time zones. Okay, here in India itself, you see the time difference. Here is 97, here is 67. Suppose not exactly, I have already told. So this is 30 degree difference. 1 degree is equal to 4 minute difference. So 30 degree is equal to 120 minute difference. That is around 2 hours. It would be very confusing. Why confusing? Means if we are only being using as the local time, the people of Arunachal Pradesh will be 2 hours earlier than the people of Gujarat. And it would be if everybody is taking it as their local time, as in order to fix their clocks or watches. Then suppose an announcement is been made that the Prime Minister of India is going to unfurl the national flag on the Red Fort at 8 o'clock in the morning, that is at 8 a.m. What would happen? When it would be 8 a.m. here, suppose, it would be already here how much? It would be, because there will be 2 hours earlier. Means when there will be a 6 a.m. time, it would be already there. So there would be very, very great difference. 2 hours difference. There will be somewhere 10 a.m. and here it will be still 6 a.m. in Gujarat. In Delhi it would be 10 a.m. In Arunachal Pradesh it would be, in Delhi if it is 8 a.m. in Arunachal Pradesh it would be 10 a.m. and in Gujarat it would be still of 6 a.m. So everybody will be confused if we are talking about the uniformity so far India is concerned. In order to avoid this confusion in train timings, flight timings, etc., and other important adjustments in the country, one longitude which is almost passing through the middle of India, which is 82 degree 30 minutes east, and this is considered as the Indian Standard Time. Okay, and this Indian Standard Time or IST, everybody this is the people of Arunachal Pradesh and people of Gujarat. All over India, we have fixed our clocks at this longitude. And as a result, what is happening? That there will be the almost, and this is called IST, which is passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh near Allahabad. Okay. So this is in Uttar Pradesh. This particular longitude, 82 degree and 30 minutes, has been considered as the Indian Standard Time, and all our clocks have been fixed here in order to avoid the time lag of almost 2 hours between the two extreme points of India. Okay. Now, another one. These are all coming in the location. Where is India located? And what are the repercussions or consequences or impact of having the differences into the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of our country. Now, coming on to the size of India. In terms of the size of India, India is area-wise, India's area is 3.28 million square kilometers. With this much area, means total geographical area of the world, whatever, India occupies 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. And with this much area, India is the 7th largest country in the world in terms of size. 7th largest country in the world. And larger than India are Russia, Canada, USA, China. These are, so Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia, and then India. Okay. So India is the 7th largest country in the world. And you see the second most populated country in the world. So these are, so in world's second largest country in terms of population is actually been living in 2.4% of the land area of the country. So this is what the size of India is. Now the distance between northernmost latitude and the southernmost latitude is 3,214 kilometers. This is the distance, 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north. This is the dimension, and this distance is actually 3,214 kilometers. Similarly, this distance is 2,933 kilometers between this easternmost and westernmost longitudes. So this is the expansion of India in terms of total land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometers. Total land area and total coastal area, as I have told in the beginning, India is a peninsula, and peninsula is the landmass that is been covered by the water, covered from the water on 3 sides. Okay, so this area to this area means from Gujarat to West Bengal here, including your Lakshadweep group of islands as well as Andaman Islands. The total distance of the coastal area is 7,500 kilometers. These are all, we are talking about the size of India. So in terms of size, with 3.28 million square kilometer. India occupies 2.4% of the world's total geographical area. India is the 7th largest country in the world after Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia. Okay. India is the second most populated country in the world after China. The topmost is China, and we are very soon going to surpass China also. Now, India's land boundary is 15,200 kilometers and the coastal area distance is 7,516 kilometers. This is all the size of India. The expansion or the distance of the differences of the latitude is affecting the climate of India. As we have seen, India is somewhere near the equator, is tropical to subtropical region, and the longitudinal expansion is affecting the time of India. The easternmost longitude, which has been somewhere passing through Arunachal Pradesh, and westernmost longitude, which is somewhere passing through Gujarat. The time lag of 2 hours there. In order to adjust that time lag of 2 hours between the easternmost longitude to the westernmost longitude, we have adopted 82° and 30' east, which is almost dividing India into 2 parts vertically, which is passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh, is been known as the Indian Standard Time, and all our clocks and watches have been fixed over there. These are all the different parts, and we have 29 states, we have 7 union territories, and our neighboring countries are Northwest Pakistan, Afghanistan. We have in the northern part is China. Then we have somewhere eastern part is we have Nepal and Bhutan and Myanmar and Bangladesh. Our southern island neighbors are Sri Lanka in the Indian Ocean and in Arabian Sea. We have near Lakshadweep group of islands is the Maldives. These are all the neighbors of India. And no other country in the Asia or South Asia is been situated so at the center over the Indian Ocean. So India's southern tip is been protruding over the Indian Ocean, and hence the name of the ocean is rightly named after India, which is known as Indian Ocean. These are the technical and dimensional expansion and location and size of India. I hope you would be better benefited if you have been listening my lectures properly. And next time I will be coming with the next chapter of yours. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Thank you.